Sand sculpting is really addictive. There are many things that attract me to it. One being the fact that you can create something really big, really fast, and it's extremely forgiving. You can make as many mistakes as you want, so it's a great medium to learn in, for example. And also the fact that it's temporary, that it doesn't last forever. You know, nothing does, and I like the fact that it's very transient. I started sand sculpting about 6 years ago. I was in Australia travelling with my boyfriend, and a sand sculpture exhibition was opening on my birthday. I was really amazed, really intrigued as to how these things were done. So I volunteered to help out for a couple of days in hope of learning something, picking up a few tricks, and they offered me a job. The first stage of making a sand sculpture is to prepare the barriers. So we've got some wooden forms here. These are just going to act as a barrier so we can compress the sand into it. And with this particular sand, you can use a lot of water because it drains really nicely. It's often questioned whether it is a real art form, but I think it is. You know, it's so versatile, you can do so much with it. It is kind of held back by the fact that sandcastles are so famous, and they're often called sandcastles. Like I say, all sand is different. This sand needs a lot of water. With the smaller ones, we can just use our feet to, just the weight of our body to compact the sand down. The water kind of acts as a weight to compress the sand anyway, so these smaller cases kind of do themselves really. The theme for this exhibition is Great Britain, so all things British that are great. We've got pieces of architecture, the London Tower Bridge, we've got entertainment, we've got Monty Python, Henry VIII, William Shakespeare, everything that we could think of, and I think it caters for all ages, so there's something for everyone in here. When we finish, they do just bulldoze them down to the ground, and at first it was quite hard for me to get over that. I was really upset when I spent 2 weeks, for example, making like 1,000 windows on a really beautiful house, and it was really upsetting, but I've since grown to find that my most favourite thing about sand sculptures, the fact that it just disappears.